Brian and Beth Lucia, and couldn't be more excited about the Ignite opportunity because we wanted to have a child, but we also dreamed of Beth being a stay-at-home mom. So we had the decision to make that, you know, like a lot of people in America, we had a dual income family. Well, if we were going to have one income, we were going to have to make drastic budget changes or find something to replace her income. My best friend approached me with the Ignite opportunity. It was a week before we found out we were pregnant. In less than 1 year's time, we replaced her income after 16 years of teaching.
Yes. And I've taught for 16 years. I absolutely love what I do, but I'm having so much fun now, each and every day, being able to stay home. Whenever I hear her over the monitor in the morning and being able to go upstairs, see her, just that huge smile makes your day, and she just kicks because she is so excited to see you.
If you're having to wake up a child early, and I know a lot of people have, to get to a daycare and you have to leave extra early to drop them off before work or whatever it might be, then you're probably waking up that child before they're ready to. And where she's able to sleep till she wakes up, and that's probably why she wakes up so happy, but that is the best time. I love seeing her in the morning.
Oh, your little angel waking up? Yeah, I think so.
When we first signed up, I was on the road the next 3 consecutive weeks.
Yes.
So I didn't even get to go to see a business presentation, a formal business presentation. But Beth went the following week, and you know, I did a lot of stuff on our website, which is great. Matter of fact, the first associate that we signed underneath us was a buddy of mine who I was in a hotel room in Omaha, Nebraska. And I said, hey, I've got a new business I want you to take a look at. I write this down. I had him write down my website. I said, it takes about 10 minutes to watch a video. He called me in 12 minutes. Said, I'm in.
Yeah. Said, what island are we going to buy and live on together and raise our families?
Yeah.
And so in the meantime, while he was out of town, I was getting customers. So that was kind of my end of the job, and also recruiting partners too. So we kind of, you know, we work it together.
We had a strong, what we call a why. Well, why are we doing this business? Well, we wanted to get Beth home. So the stronger your desire to make a change in life, the harder you'll work. You know, we get into that grind of go to work, go through the grind, drive home, for people who have kids, spend time with your kids, watch the news, go to sleep, go do it again. And that's our country. I'm finding there's some people who are pretty miserable, but they don't know how to get out. And I always ask them, well, if you had an option, would you pay attention to it? And they'll go, well, yeah, and it opens the door. You find time or make sacrifices for things that are important in life, and I've told people that I haven't watched television in a year. Now, I may have the TV on a ball game, but I've got my laptop open working on my Ignite business where I'm sending emails to correspond with my downline or looking at our power center to update something. You just sacrifice the things, and I just can't imagine now sitting for an hour in front of the television and wasting that much of my life when I can be working a business that's going to allow me to have all the time I want down the road. Getting that first check is just such validation. It's validation for everybody individually, but then everyone has that naysayer in their life. And so that check is validation, and the way the compensation plan is set up, people get that money in their hands quickly. Because it's simple and there's not a huge learning curve, when somebody signs on or a new associate joins the team, they're going to share the opportunity with somebody close to them, and it then starts to just catapult, and that geometric growth happens. Because if you think about it, all of us network every day of our lives. And you know, some of my employees used to always joke and say, well, Brian's got a guy for everything. Because if I have a friend who says, hey, I'm buying a house, say, hey, I got a guy to help you with your mortgage, he's awesome. Or if somebody says, hey, I'm going to go over here to this part of town, say, oh, I got a restaurant you got to try. Well, no one's ever paid me for referring.
Anything, right.
But now we get to refer somebody to save a little money on their electricity, and we get paid. First and foremost, it's not product driven, so people don't have to have a garage full of product. They don't have to change. Key is you don't have to change somebody's buying habits or their behavior. If you have a product, no matter how great it is, it may not be the product your friends or relatives or acquaintances are using. So you have to change their behavior. It's almost silly when people hear about the opportunity and then they get to see the presentation. You can almost see the look in there like, so that's it?
Yeah.
We just help people save money on electricity and have other people start a business where they do the same thing and people make money? That's it.
And the first person that we called and went to the meeting with us, she looked at me and she said, really, this is it. You know, you just help people and you get a few customers, a few business partners, You don't have to have 50 people underneath you selling so much product and you ordering this much product, and you have to have this quota of selling that much product and bringing new people in. And I said, no. And she looked at the number in the director leg and said, wow, I can do this. I can do this. It's not hard.